Maintaining a healthy brain during your life is your most important goal for your health now and longevity going forward. If you don't look after your brain now, you put yourself at risk for developing brain diseases that cause dementia as you get older. Today, I share 5 lifestyle habits to help you preserve optimal brain, mental, and cognitive function to avoid diseases that will affect your normal brain function and behaviour later in life. Hello, I'm neuroscientist Dr. Ben Webb, sharing brain advice for a mentally healthy and happy midlife. Welcome to episode 72 of Better Brain, Better You. Hello, how are you doing today? Thanks so much for joining me for today's episode on the habits of a healthy brain. Your brain is the most important part of your body. It literally controls, coordinates your actions and reactions. It allows you to think and feel and enables you to have memories and feelings, all the things that make you human. If you don't look after it, you really do put yourself at higher risk for developing brain diseases like dementia as you get older. If you'd like some help in understanding the steps you can take to look after your brain to reduce your risk of dementia, I'm actually going to run a free online dementia prevention masterclass in January called Rewire Your Brain to Reduce Your Risk of Dementia. In this online video masterclass, you'll discover why Alzheimer's disease is not an inevitable part of getting older, 6 steps to a life without mental decline, and the simple changes that you can make now to reduce your risk of ever getting dementia. So you can register for this free online masterclass at ologyonlinecourses.com/masterclass. That's ologyonlinecourses.com/masterclass. I'll be delighted if you could join me to discover the steps you can take to look after your brain and prevent mental decline caused by dementia. So maintaining a healthy brain during your life really is your most important goal in pursuing your health now and looking after yourself going forward. The human brain is the command center of you and your body. It's an incredibly complex organ that affects all aspects of your daily life. It interprets your senses and controls your movement. It maintains your cognition, mental and emotional processes, and it maintains normal behavior and your social connections with other people. So when we talk about brain health, we are trying to preserve optimal brain, mental and cognitive function to try and avoid those brain diseases that are going to affect your brain function and behaviour later in life. So what can you do now to maintain a healthy brain? Well, first is physical exercise. Exercise actually causes changes to your brain that not only act as a safeguard against future dementia, but also invigorate your abilities to think, reason and remember in the here and now. There are no two ways about it. Your brain receives positive benefits every time you put on your trainers and move away from the sofa. So we now know that different types of physical exercise can slow down brain shrinkage, improve mental function, and even prevent the onset of mental decline later in life. Recent breakthroughs have shown that even people carrying the genetic mutations that cause things like Alzheimer's disease can actually lower their risk of ever developing the disease by engaging in the right type of physical activity. So not only is keeping your body moving a crucial component of leading a brain healthy life, but it also has the effect of turning back the clock and reducing genetic risk for diseases. So today a lack of physical exercise is listed as one of the top risk factors for dementia. To lead a physically active lifestyle throughout the day, identify meaningful and enjoyable ways to increase and maintain physical activity. There's no one perfect exercise. The activity you should focus on is the one you enjoy most to make a habit that sticks. So for example, activities that involve complex movements like tennis, yoga, Pilates, dance, golf are actually really good for your brain health because they activate different parts of your brain with different specialized functions. Challenge yourself a little bit more over time. If you're not very active, start stretching and walking at a leisurely pace. And if you're already a walker or a jogger, increase your pace or distance. If you're an active runner, keep running and start strength resistance training as well. Aerobic exercise helps to grow new brain cells, and learning sports that involve complex movements protects brain cells from damage and disease. So second is a healthy diet and nutrition. Every bite of food you eat either depletes or nourishes your brain. The wrong foods can leave your brain with brain fog, anxiety and depression, whereas the right foods help to sharpen your mental faculties and increase positivity and productivity. Of all the different parts of your body, your brain is the most vulnerable to the damaging effects of a poor diet. The brain cries out for fuel like no other part of your body. It's the most metabolically active part of your body, demanding over 20% of your body's total energy haul. So meal after meal, the foods you eat are broken down into nutrients, absorbed into the bloodstream and drawn up into your brain. And once they arrive, their job is to replenish depleted storage, trigger the proper cellular reactions, and finally to become themselves part of the actual fabric of your brain. So this is something to consider the next time you reach for a chocolate bar instead of an apple. Whichever you choose will become part and parcel of how your brain will function. So a huge body of new research has shown the importance of a healthy diet for a healthy brain. When consumed in the right amount and from the right sources, food ensures that your brain remains stronger for longer and shows more resilience and activity regardless of your age. This research has shown that a Mediterranean-style diet is perfectly suited to brain health. It's a diet that's been around for thousands of years, and cultures that eat this diet consistently live longer and healthier lives than people who live in Western cultures. So a healthy diet can be a powerful ally in boosting energy levels and supporting healthy hormones. So what you eat is also a powerful epigenetic lever for switching hundreds of thousands of genes on or off, which can minimize your genetic risk of developing dementia. It's also a diet that prevents disease, reduces heart attack, stroke, improves blood glucose levels, reverses diabetes, and stabilizes blood pressure, all of which are high risk factors for developing dementia. So people who follow a Mediterranean-style diet have younger looking brains, but unlike people who eat a Western diet, show no early brain signs of Alzheimer's disease, and are much less likely to ever go on to experience mental decline and dementia as well. So what's so amazing about this diet is that it's not really a weight loss plan, it's more of a lifestyle that includes good eating and lifestyle practices. So third is mental exercise and learning. Feed your curiosity, learn new things and expose yourself to new situations. Studies show that an attitude of growth can have a positive impact on brain health. You can affect how your brain changes as you get older. And by learning a foreign language, picking up a new hobby, like learning to play a musical instrument, for example, and feeding your curiosity, you are exercising your brain by challenging it to learn and adapt to new things. You're literally building up what we call cognitive reserve. Cognitive reserve builds extra capacity and resilience against the overt and debilitating symptoms of brain damage and disease, like Alzheimer's and dementia. The key here is not just engaging in mentally challenging activities like crossword puzzles and Sudoku, but rather new learning, new things, learning new activities. So fourth is social interaction. Having a strong social circle, connecting with friends, volunteering in your community and maintaining family ties is really good for your brain health. Research suggests that having close ties to friends and family and participating in meaningful social activities may actually help people maintain their thinking skills better and later in life and slow down mental decline. So people who are socially engaged appear to have a lower risk of dementia. The numbers of social connections and the type, quality and purpose of relationships can actually affect brain function. So better social engagement appears to be good for brain health. And research has also shown that loneliness really does increase the risk of mental decline. Meaningful interactions with others seems to provide a buffer against more harmful impacts on your brain, such as stress. So it's not unusual for social networks to change at different times of our lives, But there are some things we can do to improve the quality of relationships. So join a club, a class or social group to meet new people. Focus on relationships or activities that you enjoy. If you've lost connections, take small steps to start rebuilding them. In these difficult times, talking and playing games over Zoom and Skype can actually be useful ways to expand your social world as well as to maintain existing contacts. So complex social activities, that's those that require you to be truly engaged and participatory, are most protective for your brain. So if you can combine social interaction with learning new things, like playing a complex card game like bridge with a group of friends, you are building even more cognitive reserve into your brain. Finally, fifth is getting restorative sleep and relaxation. Sleep is essential to our overall mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Brain processes that occur during sleep have a profound impact on your health and well-being. They influence mood, energy level, cognitive and emotional fitness. And numerous studies have shown that changes that occur during sleep affect capacity for new learning, as well as the strength of memories formed during the day. So sleep promotes the consolidation of experiences and ideas, and dreams acts as a form of nocturnal therapy, stripping away the negative emotions from our memories as we sleep. Sleep also gives a pivotal role in memory, has been shown to enhance attention, problem solving, and creativity. And chronic sleep deprivation increases our risk of developing memory problems and dementia later in life. So during the night when we sleep, refuse collecting brain cells clear away metabolic waste products built up inside the brain during the day. And if we don't sleep properly through the night, this brain waste is not cleared away and starts to pile up inside your brain. And over many months and years, these metabolic waste piles get in the way of brain cells from working properly, damaging them and eventually killing them. And this leads to the brain damage, mental decline and memory loss we see in Alzheimer's disease and dementia. So there you have it, 5 habits of a healthy brain. Exercise, nutrition, learning new things, social interaction, and restorative sleep. So if your lifestyle incorporates behaviours and activities that promote these habits, you really are giving yourself the best chance of a healthy and happy life now and into the future, significantly reducing your risk of developing brain damage and disease later in life. So as I mentioned at the top of the show, if you'd like some help in understanding the steps you can take right now to look after your brain, to reduce your risk of dementia, I'm running a free online dementia prevention masterclass in January called Rewire Your Brain to Reduce Your Risk of Dementia. It's completely free. In this online video masterclass, you'll discover why Alzheimer's disease is not an inevitable part of getting older, 6 steps to a life without mental decline, and the simple changes that you can make right now to reduce your risk of ever getting dementia. So you can register for this free online masterclass at ologyonlinecourses.com/masterclass. That's ologyonlinecourses.com/masterclass. I look forward to seeing you there. So I hope this episode on 5 habits of a healthy brain was helpful. Take really good care of yourself, stay safe and healthy, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.